A coordinator is using highly prescriptive, step-by-step instructions for a web search subagent, covering exact queries and specific search patterns. Performance reviews indicate that the subagent struggles to recover from unsuccessful queries, fails to handle novel topics effectively, and rarely finds useful related information. Which approach would most effectively enhance the subagent's ability to adapt?
Okay, so the question asks how to address a rising issue of over-user-generated query volatility by causing Search Studio to perform better query refinement. Let's go through the answer options. Option A, categorize incoming requests as either exploratory or fixed and adjust the coordinator's instructions based on the selected category. Option B, incorporate mandatory retry logic into the instructions, directing the subagent to test alternative query formulations. Option C, abandon procedural guidance entirely, relying solely on internal training. Option D, shift to specifying clear outcomes and performance standards rather than mandating the search process itself.
This question addresses the challenges of agent orchestration in AI. It explores the trade-off between prescriptive, step-by-step instructions and outcome-oriented guidance. When we force an agent to follow a rigid path, we often stifle its reasoning capabilities, preventing it from adapting to unique contexts or recovering when its initial path fails. In my view, the correct answer is option D. By shifting from specific procedural steps to clear outcomes and performance standards, you allow the model to leverage its reasoning capabilities to determine the best search strategy dynamically. This aligns with modern agentic design principles, where we set guardrails and quality goals rather than micromanaging the exact search process.
Option A is incorrect because it adds unnecessary complexity and management overhead without addressing the core rigidity of the instructions. Option B is essentially a patch that treats a specific symptom rather than the root cause of poor adaptability. Option C is also suboptimal because removing all guidance leads to inconsistent and unpredictable outputs. You still need to provide clear objectives to maintain quality.
A helpful tip for your exam. Remember that agentic workflows thrive on goal-oriented prompting. When designing complex agents, always prefer defining the what and the expected quality metrics over the how. Over-specifying procedural steps typically leads to poor performance on edge cases, whereas specifying outcomes fosters better reasoning and flexibility.